Google just folded Git and a real terminal into Antigravity 2.0. The person you are about to hire to do that work does not know yet. Your developer's whole billable morning, pull, diff, stage, commit, push, now lives in one sidebar, one window. A non-coder can drive it. Shipped this morning. If you pay someone to touch your repo, the price of that job just dropped. Here is what actually shipped and who just got undercut. I am Stewart. Antigravity 2.0 is Google's coding agent, and until today it did one thing well and forced you back to a real terminal for everything else. Not anymore. The right side panel now carries Git version control controls and an embedded terminal. Announced on X by Anshul Ramachandran on the 25th of August. Model class named Gemini 3.7 Flash. What sits in that sidebar matters. 3 views. Agent edits, uncommitted, and branch. It watches your working tree, not just what the AI touched. If the agent changed a file, it shows. If you edited one in a different tool, it shows. If a Python script or a bash command mutated something behind your back, it shows too. Branch view diffs you against origin main. One review pane, one source of truth. The gap that killed trust in these tools last year just closed. Before today, you would ask the agent to fix a bug, watch it type, then flip to a terminal to run git status because you did not trust the review pane. If you did not know how to run git status, you paid someone who did. Here is the headline. The workflow a freelance dev used to bill you an hour for now happens inside one window, with the agent drafting the commit message for you. Stage the files, preview the auto-generated message, click commit, never type git commit-m in your life. If you were paying $50 to $150 an hour for a developer to make small changes, patch this, tweak that, ship the copy update, that entire class of work is now a button. Before I go further, one thing. Every coding agent shift, the day it ships, gets covered on this channel. Antigravity, Cursor, Claude Code, all of it. Subscribe and the next drop finds you instead of you finding out on next month's invoice. The commands and links from this video sit in the pinned comment posted automatically. And the Church of SEO Jesus, my free school community, is where the operator playbooks live and where I answer when your setup breaks. Link below. Now the proof. Google's demo clip shows 2 commands inside the built-in terminal, git status and go test ... The second one runs a test suite in the same window as the agent that wrote the code the tests are checking. Loop closed, the agent proposes, the terminal verifies, the sidebar commits, you watch. Who gets undercut first? Freelance devs on the small stuff, not the ones building your infra, not the ones on retainer for hard problems, the ones you are paying an hourly rate to open your repo, change one file, write a decent commit message, and push, collapsed into a click. Second, dev agencies charging monthly for the same class of maintenance work. Third, Cursor and Copilot. Cursor Pro is $20 a month. Copilot Business is $19 a seat. Their pitch was, our agent is great, but you still need a real IDE and a terminal next to it. Google just deleted that objection. Here is what a non-coder actually does with this without breaking the repo. The commit message preview is the load-bearing feature. You do not need to know what a good commit message looks like. The tool writes one. You read it, you click commit. If it looks wrong, you rewrite the sentence in English and click commit. You are not typing git commands, you are approving a change with a name on it. Now the risks, not magic. 3 things I want you honest about. 1. The source does not tell US the pricing tier. If the sidebar is gated to a paid plan, the math changes. 2. If your repo is not already configured with credentials, an SSH key, or a personal access token, your first push will fail and you will not know why. Get your developer to set that up once. 3. Google's own note says the interactive simulation may look different from the shipped product. Screen recordings from the sim are not proof of the live UI. Some viewers will open Antigravity today and not see the new panel yet. Rollout takes hours. Open the TestingCatalog piece yourself right now, scroll to the Anshul Ramachandran tweet, look at the demo clip showing the stage changes view and the terminal running git status. That is the proof, not me telling you. What actually shifts here? Reviewability. Google's own framing, it sounds like a UX word. It is not. It is the wall every business owner hits when they let an agent touch a repo. You could not trust what you were looking at, so you paid someone who could. The reviewability wall is why every founder I know keeps a developer on retainer for changes they could describe in one sentence. The wall just got a lot lower. Here is the one thing to try this week before your competitor does. Take a change you would have DM'd your developer about, a copy tweak on your marketing site, a price update in a config file, a new redirect rule, anything with one file and one clear outcome. Open Antigravity 2.0. Ask the agent to make the change. Watch the Uncommitted tab. Read the commit message it drafts. Commit from the sidebar. Push. Total time, minutes. Total cost, your subscription. Do it once and you will feel the shift. And the next time your developer says the small stuff takes a full billable hour, you will know exactly how long it actually takes. Skeptical take. Some of you are thinking, I still want a human in the loop. Fair. Keep them. Just move them up the stack. Pay them for the hard problems, the ones where the agent is out of its depth, the architecture calls, the security review. Stop paying them for the small stuff a sidebar now handles. The pattern here is bigger than one Google release. Every month, one more piece of what used to require a specialist collapses into a panel a non-specialist can drive. Video editing, ad creative, copywriting, bookkeeping. And now, this week, small scope code changes. The window between a tool shipping and your competitor noticing is measured in weeks, not quarters. The first mover in a local market keeps the maintenance budget on their own team. The last mover writes the invoice to someone else. Move first or watch someone else eat your maintenance budget. Next video, I am going deep on the prompt template I use inside coding agents to keep them from mangling a repo. Watch that one next.